Okay, see ya, bye-bye. I'm leaving the Amari Hotel. Very nice stay. Leaving Vang Vieng, very nice staff. And I had a really good time here. You know, it was, I wish I could have stayed. You know, when I take these trips every month, I don't stay that long when I go to places because I can. I have my job, and you know, I got a deal worked out with my boss where you know, I work a couple of my days off every month, and then they give me a couple of extra days off on top of my 2 days off every week, and that gives me 4 days, and then I just go somewhere. So I'm on the home stretch. I only have like a year left in China, you know, and I've been there for 6 years. But I mean, it's travel is inspiring. It's freedom. It's something that everybody wants to do, but not everybody can, and understandably so, you know, because of responsibilities, finances, family, and stuff like that, and work, of course. I'm kind of in a unique situation because I'm single with no kids. I'm almost 40 years old, and I'm kind of a young, don't mean to brag, but I'm kind of a young 39-year-old because I've never been married. I don't have kids. I paid off my student loans. I don't have a mortgage, you know, and all of that stuff, and all the responsibilities that come with being most people who are 40 years old. So again, I'm not bragging. I'm just being practical and saying that's why I'm able to do what I'm able to do. You know, I have a job it's very flexible. You know, teaching English in China it's very flexible. It's very negotiable. You know, once you've worked there for so long, you can pretty much tailor make your own schedule. And not all teaching jobs are the same, of course. But you know, I'm in a unique, you know, position to where I'm able to travel, and I'm in Asia, so I'm able to access these places easier than other people who are in the States or in Europe or Australia or whatnot. Now, Australia is not that far, so you know, there are a lot of Australians that do travel throughout Asia. You know, Vang Vieng is I don't want to compare it to Kuala Lumpur in the sense that the greatness that Kuala Lumpur is, but only with respect to being underrated. Okay, Kuala Lumpur is an underrated city, but it's so awesome. It's so awesome. So Vang Vieng is even less known than Kuala Lumpur, and you know, and I know it's a place for kids and backpackers and stuff like that, but I'm a big kid, and anybody can enjoy it. You know, there's a lot of tourists that come here and stuff. Chinese are building a railroad that's going to come through here, which is going to really pick up tourism, you know, tremendously here. It's going to really make it bigger, and which it doesn't really need it, but it'll make it easier for people to get here, where it's an extra mode of transportation, if you will, that will help improve you know, navigation, getting here, and all of that stuff. So look at these. You can see, you know, these mountains, man. They're really something. These hills, and you see this all throughout, like, you know, Thailand, Cambodia, Vietnam, Southeast Asia. It's just the terrain, the climate. You know, it's warm all year round. We're in the rainy season right now. There's a lot of French heritage here, you know. There's a French station on TV, and I don't know if that has to do with anything with this being a former Indochina colony, but it was kind of cool to see a French language station on TV, and I know that has to do with the prominence of the French history here. So Vang Vieng, I know I'm not saying that right, but I don't care. Vang Vieng Lao, I know I said that right, Lao. Most people say Laos, but I watched enough videos before I came, and I did enough research. I knew how to say certain things the right way. I want to say something very important, okay, about Asia and travel. Travel in Asia is dirt cheap. You understand? That's one reason I'm able to do it. It's so dirt cheap, and everything's negotiable. I was able to get an upgrade, a free upgrade in my room at the Amari. I got a better room on the 5th floor with the mountain view, river view. And because I'm going to mention their hotel on my blog, and that was my first real power as a travel blogger. You know, I've negotiated before, and I've gotten better deals, but now that I have enough followers on my blog, I'm able to actually present that evidence to them, to the people that are running these hotels, and even restaurants and whatever else I'm shopping at. And I can convince them, if I'm a good enough salesman, I can say, hey, you know, you give me a discount or an upgrade or something, free night, whatever, and I'll mention you on my blog. And if it's okay, I'll put your logo, you know, on my videos and on my travel blog. but to do that, they have to have permission from their parent company. I can't just put their logo on my blog, you know, and make it look like they're sponsoring my video without their permission. You know, there's copyright laws and all that stuff. Everybody knows about that, so I can't just do that without their permission. The manager was very clear about that, but I can make a regular video without the logo and just show pictures of the hotel and the sign and all of that. That's fine. That's not violating any kind of laws. Okay, so because, you know, if I don't get their permission and I use their brand to help promote my blog, then I'm breaking the law. That's copyright infringement. So Vang Vieng, Laos, come check it out. You can get here by shuttle. You know, the hotel that I stay at, the Amari Hotel, wonderful place. You'll see that when you watch my videos that I'm going to post, and the pictures and my blog and everything, the article that I'm going to write. You'll see how cool of a place it really is. Okay, and I recommend staying at the Amari Hotel. I really do. I'm not just saying that because they gave me an upgrade, but I'm saying that because it's the absolute best place overall. The amenities, room service, the massage parlor, the balcony, the view of the river and the mountains that you can clearly see with my videos and pictures. And for the money, it's kind of pricey, you know, depending on what kind of room you want, but it's worth it. If you're going to come somewhere like this, you got to live large and spend some money. Okay, don't try to. You can save. You're already saving money because you're in Asia. Okay, you're already saving a lot of money just by traveling in Asia. Why not just splurge a little bit and stay in a nice place and take a nice tour? You know, I took a dune buggy around. I went to Blue Lagoon. I rode around a four-wheeler dune buggy. Did an hour-and-a-half river trek, which was like less than 20 bucks. I did an hour-and-a-half with a guide. We took a kayak for an hour-and-a-half, and I got some good footage there. So absolutely awesome. Vang Vieng, Laos. We're leaving town right now on our way to Vientiane, so that I can get ready for my flight back to China. And you guys keep up with my article that I'm going to write. It's going to be very informative and entertaining. And I'll see you in the Czech Republic later on this month for my first major travel conference. TVEX Europe is coming up, so I'm looking forward to that. Peace out.